Yo, what's poppin', yo? My name is Mr. Epic Reaper, and today I'll be doing a Ghost Recon Wildlands video. If you don't know what this game is, stay tuned to watch. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, and if you like the video, drop a like down below. And if you've done that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you earned yourself a donut. So this is a pre-recorded like speech basically. So stay tuned. It's a pretty long video, but I told you guys that I'm gonna make a million videos on the weekend, so you are gonna get that. So today, didn't really record or like speak in the recording because I thought I'm gonna get like copyright or something. So I pre-recorded it. So right now I'm just running, and after I shot them in the head. So right now I'm like trying to do something. I fast traveled to this house, just like So at this point I wanted to like talk to you guys about this game. So this game you can do literally whatever you want. You can plan your attack, or you can just go loud and proud. And you got 3 teammates, and you and 3 other dudes. They can be AIs or they can be online people. But in this video I'm just gonna do AIs, and maybe next video I might do it with my friends, do funny stuff. So those are the 3 dudes. They're just AIs. So I'm gonna just get on the bike, hop on, and just hope that I can get some good stuff. So right now I'm going to the little green marker thing, and I'm like dun 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 dun, and then this big huge rock comes out of nowhere. I'm like, what? Someone out, please. And I'm like panicking. I'm trying to run up the hill. I just couldn't get out. And I'm like, okay, oh, we can get back on the car, on the motorcycle. So I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna take a while. So I'm just waiting and waiting for it, and I'm like, so you guys doing good? I'm doing good. So how you guys doing good? I turn that frown upside down, and I'm like, you guys also, cause I'm also. Let's go. So that happens, and then after I screw up again, and you will see why. So I'm just heading to the helicopter because it has a bunch of supplies. I'm just gonna raid it. So it's pretty normal. It's gonna do some epic stuff as usual. And just gonna hop off, bring on my little pistol, and be as stealthy as possible. So I bring out my sniper, just shoot him in the head. I'm like, you know what, let's bring out the pistol. So I'm like, hiya! And he's like, he was about to see me, and after he just yelled, so everyone knows I'm here. So I had to shoot him in the face, shoot him in the face, and then shoot him in the face. But the other dude, he shot me in the face a little bit, but I shot him in the face a million times. So I shoot him in the face again and again and again and again. So I get in the helicopter, and my dudes are right behind me. I'm like, okay, guys, want to see a magic trick? Okay, they're on the bottom, right? They're gonna appear in my helicopter. So eventually, they will go in. So I'm like, okay, see, it's all empty, right? So I turn around, and then I'm heading up, and then like, see, there's no one on the sides yet, and they're not gonna be on the sides. Guess where they're gonna be? They're inside now. See, there's like 2 people at the back and some person on the front, and then guess what? A friggin' mountain comes out of nowhere and just explodes the helicopter. So I'm like, can I get it back up? No, okay. So I just hop off, and then that happens. So I'm like, what do I do next? So I go up the hill, and I see like some activities. So I go to the little green thing because it looks cool. So I just set my marker there, and I'm like, okay, I need a ride. So I put my gun at this dude, and I thought he's gonna get out because he thought I'm threatening him. And after it worked, so I just jump into the car, and my guys will eventually go in there. So you see, guys, there's no one in there. Okay, now there is. So they disappeared, and I'm like, I was scratching my neck at this point, and after I just hit the car. So great, it hasn't even been 10 seconds that they already crashed the car. So that happened. So next, I'm going to the little green marker, and I thought I was gonna cut this out, but I thought I can talk to you guys more about the game. So you can find weapons all across this game, and this is the open beta. This is not the full game. It looks like it, but it's gonna be pretty crazy if they gave it to us for free. So it's actually a pretty good game. I really recommend it if you guys want open beta. It's really really good, and I customized my own dude if you haven't noticed. Um, he's sick. So at this point, I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to plan my attack? And sorry guys, I'm gonna talk about this game a little later, but I'm like, okay, oh my god, there's a tank. So I go out, I get out, and I just hop on like the tank. But then this dude comes out of nowhere. I'm like, can I snipe him to save the day? And he's not gonna tell anyone. I'm like, fudge it, there's a tank right in front of me. So I get in, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be the gunner because no one's gonna come into the tank because they want to be lazy people. So I try to go kill him, but my tank won't go. Tank will go any farther. So, and I couldn't drive it, so I'm like, fudge it, just snap in the head. And then after he just went flying, and I shot him in the stomach in the first place. So see my beautiful face and my beautiful haircut. I just hopped in to drive in, and you see my tank was moving. They just appeared in there. So that's one thing I like about this game, because you don't have to like wait for them, and it says get it already. And then like when glitches happen, like it takes like 4 million hours for them to get in. But if they just teleport inside, it's way better. But if it's like, okay, whatever. So there's a helicopter up there. Eventually it explodes because my dude shot it, and guess what happens? My freaking tank gets stuck. So it just, my dude is in there just like, okay boss, what do we do next? And I'm like, my wheel is freaking stuck into the container, so I'm like, there's no way getting out. So I jump out, and then after I'm like, okay, what do we do next? So I'm like, let's go. And I'm like trying to act Russian here, so I'm this YOLO. So I just shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head, and shoot him in the face, and shoot him in the head and the face. So I'm like, okay, there's a dude right there, and he's on a sentry gun. So I'm like, okay, shoot him in the head, like just shoot him. So that does happen a few times in the head. I'm just like, okay, let's just keep going. Just don't stop believing. I'm like, oh, there's Mexican music. I'm not a fan of Mexican music. So I go around. I think I know what I'm doing. So then after I go into the car, go into the driver's thing, I turn around the camera and then drive, and my dude just teleports into the gunner's seat. So I'm like, yay! And then I'm like, okay, we all get to the green container thing. So I put my car over there, right there, and then I park it, I jump out, and then I'm like, okay, let's go kill some llamas. So I'm like, here is the mighty beast. You know what? Let's disturb their peace. And then in my head I'm like thinking, there's no way I missed all those shots. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do the parkour. So I'm like trying to do parkour here, and I'm like, what? I can't go up, like up. So I just turn around, go up the hill, and then ta-da. This is what happens. I'm like, what? Okay, let's just go up. So I turn around, I'm like, look at that! It's a view! And I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to get a package. So like, wait, I can't press anything. What the heck is going? Oh wait, there's a button. So like, okay, calm down, Chris. So I get like this little achievement. My recording last time stopped, so I wanted to show you guys what the mortar does, but I didn't have time in this video. I'll show you guys in the next video if you just drop a like down below. Yeah. So at this part I'm like, okay, can you kill llamas? And I'm like, you know what? You can't. Well, who cares? I got a freaking minigun car. It's better than freaking llamas. So I go up the car, the thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna miss this shot, right? And I'm like, wait, no? Okay. I got like so lucky at that point. So I switched to my minigun, and after I go into the car, and then this is what happens. Okay, forget that. I go into the wrong seat, obviously, and I'm like, okay, let's just go into the passenger seat and switch to driver's seat. So then they'll eventually get on, yeah, and that dude just like, you know what, leave me behind, save yourself. So I'm just trying to, oh yeah, that happens. I forgot that happens. I kind of screwed up because I want him to come inside. I'm like, come inside. I'm going forward and backwards, and when I went backwards a little bit too much, I just fell over. So I'm trying to get inside this building because it has like some green thing on it. So I'm like, can I open it? No. So and then eventually I just circled the whole building if there's any holes, or can I like jump over a wall or something. But no, there's literally nothing here. And I'm like, what? I can't? So at this point I was losing hope to get into this building. And I'm like, okay, let's just look at my mini map, what the heck this is, and maybe I might get a little idea. So I go to the map and it says explode the door. And I'm like, you can explode the door? So I just put a C4 on this thing and run. Well, not run, but I almost killed myself. So apparently my minigun car didn't explode, but I go inside and it's yellow. I bring out my minigun and I shoot everyone in this little room. But then look at this. I go in here and I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. I was just shooting him and I died. And I'm like, okay, all hope's lost. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But look at this. The mini map, the red part, that means the enemy are dying. So I'm like, okay, are they committing suicide or something? Because I don't know what's going on. And then eventually I find out that my teammates are doing this. I'm like, no, they're not doing it. In my head, I'm thinking, are they doing it? But out loud, I'm like, no, they're not doing it. My teammates suck. I'm the best. You guys suck. Ha, ha, ha. And then they all disappear. So I'm like, oh, wait, what? We just teleported out of nowhere. So eventually, he just, like, revives me. I'm like, well, what took you so long? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go up. I'm like, oh, thank you. Wait, we still have a mission to do. So I run upstairs and to hack the computer thing. So I go upstairs and I'm like, okay, we have 20 seconds left. But we don't know what's gonna happen. So I do my mission, I hack the thing, and then mission complete. So at this point, I'm like, okay, let's just fool around and stuff. So it says, drop a vehicle drop off, and I'm like, okay, I want to do that. Why can't I open the door? Oh yeah, you gotta explode it. So I'm like, I don't want to explode. It's my last C4. So then after the dude's talking, and I'm like, okay, fudge it. I don't like him. So and then after I can't open the door, so I'm like, I'm gonna go back to the other door I went to. So I'm like, okay, this door's locked. So I'm like, okay, fudge it. It's my last C4. I can always buy another one. So I explode it, and then after, yeah, I escape after I order my vehicle, which never comes. Like, I order my vehicle, and then after there's nothing on my map, there's nothing here, and I'm like, there's nothing here. So I thought they were gonna like deliver it to me or something. It says drop off. So I thought they were gonna like deliver it to me. So I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to go in my minigun car and just like do stuff. So at this point, I explain more about the game. I'm about to do the raid thing. And the raid thing is actually very helpful for you to get to upgrade, and you can also upgrade in this game. Forgot to say that. So this is gonna be a successful one. Spoiler alert. Oh yeah. So my minigun dude on this minigun car, whatever it's called, is beast. I mean, he is literally beast on being a minigunner. So I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. Da, 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 da. And at this point, I'm like, I'm the bad driver, but at least I have a good minigunner. So I'm like, okay, if there's anything standing my way, I will shoot everything my way and ran over everything I see. So I'm just like going over and wondering in my head, can you run over llamas? I think they shoot fireworks if you kill them. So I'm just shooting everyone. My dude is literally shooting everyone with my minigun. And at this point, my recording stopped, but wah. And this dude, like, I think he surrendered or something. So I had to bring him, and I'm like, okay, let's just shoot him in the head because no one wants him. And I'm like, go, run off. I'm like, well, you know what? I think I can get something from him or end it off with something. I don't know. So I just stick him into my helicopter and look how much seats. There's 4 seats over there and 2 seats over there. So just keep that in mind. So I'm thinking like, okay, is everyone gonna come into my helicopter? Because it kind of stinks in my helicopter because the guy he farts a lot. So I'm like, he's like, no, I'm not going in there. It stinks. I'm like, okay, fine, suit yourself. And then after I just fly off into the sunset. So at this point, I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen next? So the recording stopped again. Eventually, I get there in time and without crashing into a freaking mountain. So once I will get there, this dude, I thought he has like a rocket launcher. I saw him on the corner, like right here. Oh well, we don't know where right here is, but the village had a rocket launcher dude, and there's a car with a rocket launcher dude on, and this dude was so close. And I don't know how to throw my controller at this point, but like it would be kind of funny if I shoot through my controller. But look how close that was. He was so close to shoot me, but he didn't. So that's always a good thing. So I land at my base, and then after I'm like, okay, cool. Wait, why? What? So I'm like, there's that much. Okay, that's what I expect. Yeah, I'm like that. There's just that much left. But I'm like, okay, no. I landed. So I'm like, okay, get out of the car. I mean the helicopter. And I'm like, can I like shoot him in the head or something? Like I'm trying to shoot him or something, like scare him. And I see a car. Can you guys figure out what's gonna happen? So I just throw him on the ground because he's like, I don't know, a person. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen. 3, 2, 1, boom! So that's what happens. And then at this point I'm like, okay, so guys, I'm gonna end my video here. But no, I'm not gonna end the video here. I'm going to do something epic with a big boom. A big bang, yeah, a big bang. Do you get it? Do you guys get this? The big bang.
Get some.
So at this point I'm like, so guys, if you like my video, subscribe, and if you're new to my channel, like, and yeah, peace.